What is going down, my YouTube family? It is your boy Zary from the XMG coming at you today to talk to you a little bit about some Disney Sorcerer's Arena. And had a good weekend camping with the family, and I am back and energized to ready to make some new videos. And today we're going to talk about the newest addition to the Oceanic teams, Maui, Moana. We got a new spell, got some shuffling going on. The Gizmo Duck event is coming to an end. And definitely with the additions of Maui and Moana, we are seeing Oceanic team bump up that list of stuff you want to farm. So we're going to get into their kits a little bit. We're going to talk about what I am going to do to continue to focus on building team compositions, and maybe this will help you out. So if you're just finding me for the first time and you're liking what you're seeing, click that subscribe button, turn on notifications, all that good stuff that goes along with it. Here on the channel, I make Disney Sorcerer's Arena 2 to 3 times a week, and I make videos for Dragon Champions. We review other games, just kind of talk about the stuff that's upcoming. So you can look forward to that in the future. And for all my XMG family members out there, thank you so much for the love and support. So let's get into Disney Sorcerer's Arena. So here we are in the main screen. I am level 48, been playing for a little bit over a month, about a month and a half maybe, right around in that area. And the new login character, or the new login calendar, does feature Moana, and the spell here, the Grandma Talia tokens for the new spell. Not very overwhelming with the amount of shards you get for this. Kind of, in my opinion, a more blah login calendar than we normally see. But we also see the Coconut Crackdown special event that is out, and this is a week way better than the Stitch, Bubbles, and Captain Gintu event we saw before. So we're going to take a peek at that. Now in here we have Raft Rumble and Kakamora Chief, and that's where you get your Maui shards, and the Raft Rumble is where you get your Moana shards. And it is your pretty standard cut and dry event. And, you know, you are required to have Oceanic characters, and I didn't focus on Oceanic characters in my plan I built for myself, so I'm only able to get to Raft Rumble 2. And, you know, I'm pretty close to Raft Rumble 3. You must have 3 Oceanics at star level 3. And I have Captain Jack Sparrow at 5, Ariel at 3, and then my next closest one is Gintu at 2. So this is about, I'm probably going to cap this Raft Rumble out at level 2, maybe get to level 3 by the end of it, because I do farm Gintu every single day. But it is just a standard farm, or node farm. So there is a new pass holder event out, which I did not purchase, where your rewards here are okay. You know, I think there is pretty good value in there, but again, the shard count is pretty low, and it really won't help me unlock Moana or Maui or Grandma Talia spell. So I don't know if I'm going to do it yet, but we have till the end to decide. So maybe I will, maybe I won't. But here's kind of the breakdown of what you receive for the pass holder rewards: 10 Moana tokens, 10 Grandma Talia tokens, 5 Maui, 5 Ariel, 5 Tinkerbell, 5 Hook, training potions gold, and then the gear pieces. And then you also get the emote and the talisman. I wish the talisman, I like Pua, good character, but Hey it's awesome. Wish it was Hey. But in this update, we also saw some bug fixes for Scrooge McDuck. We saw a little bit of a tweak to Hook. So Hook gets, you know, the following. He gets shield, and then made it guaranteed to inflict defense down on upgrade level 2. His special B, copy 1 helpful effect from target opponent and apply it to Captain Hook. Passive, made it guaranteed for a random teammate to also gain haste and reduce the magic cost. So, little tweak there. And we also saw a little tweak to Tinkerbell. Chain of adjacent guaranteed, upgraded wording to reflect that the chance to reduce speed meter applied to primary and adjacent targets. Special A made shield guaranteed for adjacent teammate. Level 2 upgraded now grants evade to target teammate instead of increasing chance to chain, and then reduced the magic cost by 1 from 4 to 3. Special B made heal block guaranteed to target opponent, reduced magic cost from 4 to 3. Passive, remove chance to activate and make guaranteed. Level 2 upgrade now grants an additional continuous healing. So definitely big little tweaks there to make the Oceanic team more synergistic. You know, we're seeing a common theme here of shield, and that kind of ties into Moana's kit and Maui. So that is kind of neat. We're seeing shield kind of being brought to the forefront. Now they tweaked, you know, Hook and Tinkerbell. Maybe they're going to tweak Violet, because her shield is still kind of crappy in my opinion. So let's jump into Maui and Moana and take a look at their kits. Now here's my Oceanic team as it sits. I'm 12 out of 25 for Gintu, 13 out of 25 for Hook, 4 out of 30 for Ariel, and then 30 out of 85 for Jack Sparrow. 13 out of 25 for Tinkerbell, 40 out of 80 for David Jones, 20 out of 50 for Moana, 11 out of 50 for Cobra Bubbles. Stitch I only have 1, and Maui I have none. That's fine. And I think the Oceanic team is going to be great, but I personally am not stopping what I'm doing to go after Oceanic. I'm building my Kingdoms team still. I'm still very early in this game, and it'll come, and by the time I get them, there'll probably be a new meta, and so I got to go after what I want. Then I am also getting my Frozen characters up to the level where I could unlock Elsa when she comes back around. And with that, I know Frozen is probably going to start bumping down the list of teams, like really good teams, because I think Moana's kit is a direct counter to the Frozen team. But what I have to look at here is I have to look at the Frozen team is still a very solid team. It'll help me in Club Conquest. It'll help me in the towers. So definitely a solid team with great synergy. I want to continue to go after those teams, and I am getting close to those teams. Just so you can kind of see my Frozen team, I have my first 7-star character in Kristoff. I have Anna almost to 7 stars. I have Sven almost to 5-star. Once I get him to 5-star, I will stop, and then I will go start to unlock Olaf to get him up to 5, so at least I can get Elsa unlocked when she does come back. And as for my Kingdom team, coming along quite nicely, I have Aladdin. Now I stopped farming Aladdin from the Grand Campaign to farm Sven, and I'm just farming his hard nodes, so almost 7-star there. Again, almost 7-star on Anna. We have Shan Yu. Once I get done with Anna, I'll go back to farming him. If I have him at 5, then we have Jasmine. We have Genie I have unlocked, 4-star. Sorcerer's Mickey, still working on here. And then I have Mulan. So I am also passively, you know, within my Kingdoms team working on my Aladdin team to where I can get Jafar. So definitely a plus there, and definitely kind of cool. But back to the Oceanic team, and we are going to jump into the Moana's kit first and talk a little bit about her. So she is an Oceanic 50-star unlock. Basic or strike here deals X amount of damage to target opponent. If the target opponent is inflicted by slow, perform an extra attack. So we're seeing definitely the synergy off of Ariel, who also can chain off of slow within the Oceanic team, so that is nice. And then damage increases as we go up. Ability 2, More Or, deal X amount of damage to a target opponent, chain to nearby opponents up to 3 to 5 times. On the final hit of this ability, inflicts slow for 2 turns. So we're seeing the slow from her basic ability be input into this. Then minimum chain amount is increased at level 2, and then the damage increase at level 3. Special ability, Crashing Wave, deals up to X amount of damage to all opponents. Deal up to 100% bonus damage for each target the lower their health is. Deal 5% bonus damage per Oceanic teammate. On defeat, gain an extra turn. Then at level 2, we get more damage per Oceanic teammate, and then a 50% base damage dealt. Then her passive ability, the Ocean Chosen One. This character cannot be dealt a critical strike while afflicted by shield. And that's where that shield comes in that we saw that I was talking about earlier. Definitely an odd mechanic and kind of cool. Survivability through the roof. When dealt a critical strike, this character gains shield worth 15% of their maximum health. And at level 2, we gain 18% shield. So maximum health, big with Moana. This is the passive that I think is absolutely insanity. And it's called Master Wayfinder. At the start of the turn, you apply Taunt for 2 turns to the opponent with the lowest current health percentage, and you're ignoring stealth. If Maui is a teammate, he will immediately assist. Call 1 additional teammate to assist. Level 2, teammates who assist have a 20% chance to gain offensive up for 1 turn. Now, the big thing with this is, Kristoff, once he puts that taunt up, can be slow. But the other thing you got to keep in mind is a lot of times you're going to target his little trolls that he brings in. But it's a way to get around those pesky taunts, and this move just seems crazy, and I really like what they did there. Definitely an interesting mechanic. Now we're over to Maui. He has an 80 shard unlock, 4 stars. Looking at his basic, it's Maui time. Deals up to X damage to target and the adjacent opponent. Level 2, we get 30% bonus damage against opponents afflicted by taunt. So that basic plays into the Master Wayfinder of Moana. She's going to put that taunt up. He's going to be called into assist, dealing more damage. And then we have the ever so lovely 50% damage dealt. Giant Hawk coming up. Deals 89 damage, or X amount of damage, because it scales as you go. Steal 30% speed meter from the target opponent, and grant it to a random teammate. If they are an Oceanic teammate, they also gain haste. Then we have a 50% chance to inflict slow for 2 turns, playing into not only Moana's kit, but we also have that in Ariel's kit as well. 50% more damage. Special ability 2, kind of a big deal. Deals up to X amount of damage to all opponents, inflicts stun to the primary target for 1 turn, 30% chance to inflict stun to all other opponents for 1 turn, and then you gain taunt. At level 2, if an opponent is not inflicted by stun, instead you inflict offensive down for 2 turns, so definitely want to upgrade this ability when you get him unlocked. But the chance for an AoE stun is humongous. Passive ability, want to get smote. First time this character's health falls below 30%, you gain invincibility for 1 turn, 20% chance to assist Oceanic teammates when they attack. Level 2, on assisting any teammate, restore health equal to 100% of this character's recovery, and then 10% chance to assist Oceanic teammates when they attack. So you can get it up to 30. Pretty big move. Like that passive. Now, the invincibility, if you just can get him dead before his turn ends, it's kind of null and void. But the chance to assist, because his basic, again, is pretty good because he deals more damage versus taunt. That is big. So obviously characters are going to attack somebody with taunt, so that is big that he could come in and do that. Now he does have a leadership ability. When the battle starts, grant self and all teammates a shield worth 162 with a increased by 50% for Oceanic teammates. If Moana is a teammate, grants defensive up for 2 turns, and then level 2 shield granted. Now, Ariel gives the maximum health. So definitely a viable leadership for your Oceanic characters until you get Maui. But you definitely want this for Maui because then Moana can't be critical hit. Stitch needs to be alive. So does Cobra Bubbles and Captain Gintu. They need that extra survivability to kind of get their kits going. So giving them shield to start is big. And then, Moana can restore shield if she's critical hit. And there's definitely things of that nature that he could probably be the primary leadership, I think, for Oceanic teams. Seems pretty good on paper. We definitely got to test it out. But the synergy with Moana is huge. So there is kind of the Oceanic team breakdown with Maui and Moana. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this team. I definitely feel if you can put the right pieces together, this could be big. Now, the problem is, who are you going to put in? It's pretty much going to be dependent on who you have. You know, we saw the Maui lead with the shield, Hook, and Tinkerbell restore shield. Moana needs shield in her kit. Stitch, Cobra Bubbles, like I was saying, and Captain Gintu need to get amped up. Davy Jones and Jack Sparrow kind of fall to the wayside in this kind of new Oceanic build, but the charm from Jack Sparrow with the AoE is really nice. So if I had all characters unlocked, obviously I'd be running the team of a Maui lead, Ariel, Moana, probably Bubbles and Stitch, or, you know, a variation of that. Now, another good one you could possibly see is all, you know, Gintu, Bubbles, Stitch, Maui, and Moana. That would be an extremely solid team as well. So there it is, my YouTube family. There is a quick update for Disney Sorcerer's Arena. Let me know what you think of this team down below, and I definitely feel this team could probably push into the meta as a very good offshoot team, and I think it could be pretty defensible as well, depending on who your lead is. So very interesting. Again, I'm not going to stop what I'm doing in this game to farm them, because Cobra Bubbles, Gintu, harder to farm. Stitch is an event. Maui, event. Moana, event. I'm not going to be able to get there, so at my phase in the game, this doesn't make sense unless I drop a ton of money, which I don't think I'm going to do yet. So let me all know what you think, and let me know if you like the way I do these videos and if you want me to continue doing them. So that's what I got for everybody. Again, if you're just finding me for the first time, click that subscribe button, turn on notifications. For all my family members out there, you know I love you. Can't do this without you. Let's continue to grow our channel. Love y'all. See you in the next one. I'm out.